I did a celebrity reading on Diddy May 18th, 2023. I did a celebrity reading on Diddy May 18th, 2023. You can look right now on my video. On my page right now if you want to. It's there. His team removed the sound from all of the videos I posted, both on TikTok and on YouTube. But I use captions so you can see right there. And this is the gist of what I said and the download I received from the Holy Spirit and from the divine, that I saw Diddy and FBI jackets. At the time, Diddy was not in the news. There was no story circulating about Diddy at the time, other than those little YouTube videos that like blogger video, but there was no story, no definitive stories happening at the time about Diddy. May 18th, 2023, I did a reading and said I saw FBI jackets in Diddy, and I was given instruction and download from the divine, from the Holy Spirit, to give Diddy a specific message in order to lighten the load of the consequence that was coming his way. I was given, and a lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people didn't like that because they felt like he's going to get what he deserved. But I'm not anybody's judge. I'm not anybody's God. I work for the divine. So I said in the video, have your people, if you want the remedy, have your people to reach out. I had a specific message for him. Weeks later, rumblings came up because of the Tupac case. Rumblings came up, his name was kind of involved with the Tupac case. Nothing really came of it. By the fall, the Cassie case dropped. By the fall, the Cassie, when I say dropped, meaning came up. By the fall, the Cassie case came up. I did a follow-up video in November about that. And I said in that video, you have divinity workers that you have been paying for years. You have divinity workers, seers have been paying, but they do not have the access codes to shift the outcome this time. Right? I was saying this obviously by the download, by the leading of the Holy Spirit and the divine, that they do not have the access code to change the outcome this time. Now, as you can see, there's multiple cases, but there's a later case by a producer, I believe his name is Little Rod, with some pretty serious alleged accusations, very similar to Cassie. I say all that and give you context because I want you to know my name is Seer. I am a real seer, a real spiritual leader, a real divine seer in this dispensation, in this time. I don't come for fame or for fortune or for play. I have a quick message for Fannie Willis. Maybe I'll follow up and do a longer one. But listen, Miss Fannie Willis, if you don't know, she's the DA of Atlanta. I was sent to Atlanta in this time and in this dispensation specifically for this moment. I'll talk more deeply about that at another time. But the point is that Miss Fannie Willis, the man that is connected, I'm not talking about romance. There's a person that's very important to your career, close to you, and is connected with the power brokers, the financiers, the people that are in power and that finance the people that they want to be in public seats. Understand something. I see that there has been an investigation going on behind the scenes for several years on multiple leaders, melanated leaders over melanated cities that are doing very well. I'm not talking about the ones that are going, I'm talking about melanated cities that are political and financial power cities that are led by melanated people. I see in the spirit that there has been an investigation going on for several years now, and that there is a plan to replace all of the leaders over those cities, because corporations want to come in and they want to take over the environment and take advantage of the economic boom that is happening in those cities. It's not about race, though. Hear me. It's not about race, because this benefits the European descent Americans as well. So it's not. But here's the point. There is a third of the leaders in Washington. They are the new aristocratic class, the same people that their European ancestors had left from in the 1400s down through the 1600s to leave from being serfs and from being peasants in the aristocratic environment of Europe during that time. It is a third of the leadership in Washington. They are back and they are operating once again. And the corporations behind them want to rule or want to have power over the melanated cities that are doing well. Understand this. So there is a plan You all have been given I see like game plans. You all have been given game plans that seem like a political strategy in order to defeat the opposite political team. I'm not with either political group. I'm not with the right or the left, right? I only work with the divine. But the point is that you all have been given a plan. What you don't realize is that those plans are designed to flip on you all, because they have collected information on you all. And at the moment that you are supposed to be executing the plan that's supposed to be to defeat the other side, the whole time is to set you up and to get you out of position. That being said, this is not just for Miss Fannie Willis, but any leader in cities, in cities and in counties of melanated people that are doing well, if you have gotten into position and I'm not insinuating that this happened with Miss Fannie Willis, but if you have gotten into position through nefarious activities, if you have gotten through a hush hush, something that's supposed to be, I'm telling you now, turn the corner. I'm telling you now to shift now. You are in a setup. I'm telling you that right now. I'm just giving you the information. I'll maybe do a longer, more in-depth reading, possibly depending on what I'm saying. It may have to be on the Patreon. It is what it is. But the point is that shift now. If you know Miss Fannie Willis and any leaders that are over these cities, it's not about race. These aristocratic class people don't care about it. They don't even care about your race. They don't care about European descent Americans. They don't care about anybody. They care about their power. So this is not about race. Really quickly, then the final thing is that go and look up Ryan Garcia fight hype. Ryan Garcia fight hype. And I'm going to play this clip that I created a year ago. If you look and you zoom in, you will see I just screenshotted this today. It says that I created this a year ago. Listen to what I said a year ago about what Ryan Garcia. Go look up Ryan Garcia fight hype on YouTube right now. Listen to what he says and then pay attention to what I say on this clip. Go listen now, then come back.
And that's all I got to say, brother.
Thank you, Philip. I don't care anymore. I'm fed up. All the little kids dying, all the auctioning kids off, all the killing, all the weird stuff. I'm over it already. There's nothing funny about this at all. I don't have any mental. Bro, stop putting laughy faces, Box MD. It's not funny. This is real talk.
Hollywood is a major hub for child and women trafficking. And in 5 to 7 years, there will be a full disclosure and exposure. A whistleblower willing to give their life will come forth. I saw them coming forth. And I saw a very unexpected influential person that's going to blow the whistle on Hollywood and give detail about the inner workings of the trafficking of children and women under the hub of Hollywood. Not saying that all of Hollywood is involved. The gatekeepers, they know what's happening in the underground. The whistleblower will be inspired by the torment that they are experiencing internal. This is a very successful, this person has a successful career, successful, influential, but can no longer take holding on to the secret that has been plaguing the fashion world as well for decades. Click the link in the bio to join the Tribe-Treon, aka the Patreon, to get access to the vault for secret decodings on governments, companies, celebrities, Hollywood, and others. For spiritual consultation on your purpose, love life, business, or career, click the Book Dynasty Readings button. Keep ascending.